kind of got in this trip. Question. Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. Currently at Melbourne Airport, I'm on airport standby and I've been given a 2-day trip, so I'm going to take you guys with me. We're heading to Sydney today, so 2 flights to get there. I'm paxing the first one and then I am operating the second one to Sydney, so let's go. We love some natural light. I've obviously just gotten into my hotel room in Sydney. I don't think I told you what flights I was actually doing today, but I paxed from Melbourne to Adelaide and then I operated from Adelaide to Sydney. So 2 flights today. I'm here for like 24 hours. So what should we do? It's like literally beautiful weather out there. I don't know if you can see. Look at those blue skies. It's 29 degrees right now and tomorrow is meant to be a top of like 32 degrees. But to be honest, I was up at 3 a.m. this morning because my airport standby started at 5 a.m. so I'm actually extremely tired. This is the second day where I've had to be up at 3 a.m. After a while it kind of catches up on you. So I'm actually gonna have a quick little nap just to refresh. I really don't want to nap too much because yesterday I had a nap and I literally napped for 5 hours. That's not gonna happen today, hopefully. I just want a quick nap, refresh, and then I might head out and see what we get up to. Happy to be in Sydney. Woo! Hey guys, so it's 3.5 hours later. I was asleep for literally 3 hours. The only reason I woke up was because my dad called and it woke me up, which is good because I'm actually starving and I'm gonna head out and get some dinner. Let's see what we find. I love the look of the sun just coming in right now. The sun's like setting, so there's probably half an hour before it starts getting dark. So I'm gonna head out, get some food and go from there. I just went to Spiced Alley, which was recommended by a friend, and oh my gosh, it lived up to the hype. It was so cool. There's so many options of food to buy, and I had butter chicken and it was so yummy. Definitely recommend heading there if you're coming to Sydney. It's a really short walk from the hotel as well, so if you're crew, great option. But now I feel like dessert, so I feel like I've got to find some dessert now before I head back to the hotel. Hey guys, so I just got back into my room. That was so fun. Went on a little food tour of Sydney. I'll definitely recommend Spice Alley, really cool vibes. Yochi, anything with frozen yogurt is like totally up my alley. I just had to go there. It did get a bit creepy, like walking around at night because the sun did go down about half an hour ago, so it got a bit creepy, so I probably won't do that again. Probably go with someone next time, I reckon. I'm gonna do a bit of paperwork that I need to get done. If you're not aware, I am a cabin manager for my airline, so there's a bunch of different paperwork and forms and stuff, all boring stuff that I usually don't mention on YouTube, but I have to do a bunch of forms after each flight, so that's what I'm gonna do now and just have a pretty chill night. Good morning. So I definitely slept in a lot this morning, but I really needed sleep. These 3 a.m. wake ups the last couple of days have really pushed me around because like I got in this vicious cycle where I wouldn't be able to sleep until 12, but then I'd need to wake up at 3 a.m. so I'd only get like 3 hours sleep, and then after my shift when I got back home I would have like a 5-hour nap and then I'd wake up for dinner and then I won't be able to sleep again because I've had that 5-hour nap until 12, so I'd only get like 2 to 3 hours sleep before my shift again, and I just got in this vicious cycle. And yeah, I'm just so grateful I didn't have to wake up 3 a.m. today again. Really knocks me around. And then after today I've got some days off, so hopefully my sleep schedule will go back to normal. But I did have some really exciting plans that I wanted to do today, but that's not happening, so I'm not going to share what I was going to actually do. Feeling like I might hit up the gym. I've only got an hour to kill before I need to be back here, so let's see what we find. Let's see what we get up to. I promise my next vlogs are going to be more exciting. I just feel like sometimes when you're in a destination, you just need to sleep and just really listen to your body, and that was me today. So I discovered this hotel has a sauna, so you know what time it is. It's sauna time. So I usually try to avoid washing my hair when I'm on layovers, because then I have to do my hair, I have to like dry it and stuff. So you would have seen I just went to the gym. It had a bit more equipment than the gym at the hotel, so I thought I'll go there instead, and it gave me a good excuse to like step outside the hotel and explore a little bit. I'm just obviously doing my makeup and hair, but I wanted to answer a few questions because I was meant to do a Q&A like when I reached 5k subscribers, but I never ended up doing that, so I'm sorry about that. But I still have like all the questions that I was going to answer in that video, so I'm going to answer a few questions in this video, and maybe I'll just like answer a few questions in like this video so that I can eventually go through those questions, because I said I would, so I'm sorry that I haven't yet. Let's go through the first question, and it said, if you're at a hotel early, do you get to check in and get in the room straight away being a flight attendant? I know quite a few hotels in the UK say 3 p.m. check-in and 10 a.m. check-out. Yeah, that's correct. So we basically get to go in the room straight away, thank goodness, because imagine doing like a long day and then not being able to check in. You'd just be like waiting around in the hotel. And usually when you're on a layover, you're only there for a couple of hours. So every hour really counts, especially if you want to get enough sleep, all that kind of jazz. It's really important to be able to get in straight away. And another question I got the other day, actually, I don't think it was part of the 5k Q&A, but I'll answer anyway. And that was on the lines of like, because you travel so much for work, do you ever get sick of traveling? Like on your days off, do you want to stay home? And I don't know if you guys watched my recent travel vlog to Japan, but I literally had 5 days off in a row from work, and I use those days to go traveling. So to answer that question, I love traveling, and I would love to just travel every day for the rest of my life. I'd be completely happy with that. I really love change. I love changing up my environment. I love changing up my schedule. I love it all. I love shift work for that reason, because not every day is the same. You don't start the same, you don't finish the same time. Like everything's completely different, and I absolutely love that. So, and I will answer one more question because I don't think the audio is the best in this bathroom. Since I answered a question already about hotels, maybe I'll just continue on that streak. But this question asks, how do you get to and from hotels and the airports? My company actually schedules like chauffeur services, so like specific transport for us to and from the hotel. For instance, today we start at like 1:30, but we are getting picked up at 12:50, so we have to be downstairs a bit early before we actually start our shift, and then we get picked up by those services and they drop us off at the airport, and when we arrive in a destination, they're usually there waiting for us to be picked up, which is really good. So we don't have to worry about transportation to and from the airport, but within our layover time period, we don't get transport. So like I don't have my own personal car or like driver to drive me to go see the opera house or anything like that. That would be cool though. I have hired cars on my layovers so that I could do things and see people, but I haven't done that in a really long time. Okay, makeup is done. Now to tackle my hair. So my bags are almost packed, ready to go. Today I'm doing 3 sectors. I'm doing a Ballina return, so Byron Bay return from Sydney, and then down to Melbourne. And the last flight I'm actually paxing it. So the rest of my crew continue on to Adelaide because most of of them are Adelaide based. And then I head home because it's the end of the trip for me, which is exciting. And then I've got some days off. I was on call the last 2 days, and that's why I've been put on this trip, because they needed a duty filled in Adelaide. So that's why I paxed over there, and then I've done these flights, and then I'm paxing home afterwards. Yeah, that is the plan for today. I have to head downstairs now to be collected by my transport and head to Sydney Airport, but I'll chat to you guys in a little bit. Let's go. Just like that, I'm back in my car, back in Melbourne. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.